it's time for Super Fast 50. I'm Shivangi Shukla. Let's get started. During his 2-day visit to Kerala, Prime Minister Modi performed puja and darshan at the Guruvayur temple in Guruvayur. PM Modi inaugurated several projects worth rupees 4,000 crores in the state. By addressing people, PM Modi said that he was fortunate to offer prayers. And just before the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, Ayodhya, PM Modi said that secular minds of Kerala would not accept hate campaigns.
ये सौभाग्य की बात है कि अयोध्या में राम मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा से कुछ दिन पहले ही मुझे त्रिपुरायर के श्री रामस्वामी मंदिर के दर्शन करने का अवसर मिला.
Ayodhya Ram Temple Construction Committee Chairman Nirpendra Mishra called the Pran Pratishtha ceremony a historic event and said that people across the world who have faith will feel their faith has been respected and their rights recognized on Jan 22nd.
Not only in India, but all over, who have faith, they feel that their rights have been recognized, their faith has been respected.
Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra Trust member and priest Sunil Das performed puja in the Garbhagriha of Ayodhya Ram Temple today itself. After the puja in Ram Temple's Garbhagriha, priest Sunil Das said that the Ayodhya Temple will be the center for Universal Peace Center. The temple will be inaugurated on Monday.
No, this is Ayodhya Mandir, Universal Peace Center. No Bharat, all over the universe, Kodi Kodi Agilanda Kodi Brahmanda Nayaga Ayodhya. Core universal head place is Ayodhya.
Divisional Commissioner Gaurav Dayal said that all preparations are underdone for the Ram Temple inauguration and they are finalizing the seating plan for the ceremony inside the temple. Around 7,500 people have been invited and they are deciding who will sit where.
22 को लेकर तो तैयारी सारी हो चुकी है. अब जो हमको परिसर के अंदर जो व्यवस्थाएं करनी है और जो सीटिंग प्लान है उसको फाइनल किया जा रहा है. किस प्रकार से लोग आएंगे, कैसे बैठेंगे, उनका एंट्री एग्जिट कोई निर्बाध रूप से हो जाए, कोई अड़चन ना हो, उसकी तैयारियां चल रही है. और जो गाड़ियों का मूवमेंट होगा, जो विभिन्न दिशाओं से और विभिन्न होटल से और जहाँ भी लोग रुके हुए हैं वहाँ से लोग आएंगे, और उसको लेकर हम लोग अभी अपने प्लान को फाइनलाइज कर रहे हैं.
Entire country is in celebratory mood ahead of the Rama Temple's inauguration on Monday. Today, a group of women held the Kalash Jal Yatra from Saryu River to the Ram Temple Ayodhya for religious rituals. NCP Sharad Pawar faction leader Dr. Jitendra Awhad has questioned the significance of the 22nd, asking if there was any connection between Lord Ram on 22nd Jan. He also asked why President Draupadi Murmu was not invited. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar received an invitation to attend the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Ram Temple Ayodhya. Sharad Pawar said that he will go for darshan only when the construction of Ram Temple is fully completed. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal said that he has not received an invitation to the Pran Pratishtha ceremony and will visit Ayodhya with his family after Jan 22nd. He further said that they will make efforts to run more trains to Ayodhya from Delhi. Aam Aadmi Party MP Raghav Chaddha, senior Congress leader and former Union Minister Pawan Bansal met in Chandigarh ahead of the upcoming Chandigarh mayor elections. Odisha CM Naveen Patnaik and erstwhile King of Puri, Gajapati Divya Singh Deva took part in rituals to inaugurate the Sri Mandir project in Puri earlier today. Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge has accused the BJP of running the racket of selling fake Mysore sandal soaps in Hyderabad and questioned why BJP wants to call and sell Karnataka. In Lok Sabha elections, Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge said that the Congress party is aiming for 25 seats in Karnataka in the polls.
Now our focus is on Lok Sabha. Under the leadership of Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, we are aiming at least getting 25 seats in the Lok Sabha, and we will get that. Right now there is no other debate or discussion on the CM candidate.
He was saying we have given.
On chairing with Congress National Conference, Vice President and former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah said that they have not discussed it with Congress yet. On his son Jitendra's statement that Siddharamaiah will remain Karnataka CM for the whole 5 years, the CM says the party high command decides it. Neither he or I will decide this. Trinamool Congress Party leader Mahua Moitra has got a fresh notice to vacate her government allotted accommodation in New Delhi. Union Minister Anurag Thakur and Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdev participated in a cleanliness drive at the Valmiki Temple. The cleanliness drive at religious places was started by PM Modi. ED has questioned former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda in connection with a money laundering case. The ED probe pertains to illegal acquisitions of land in Haryana's Manisa. French violence was reported from Moray in Manipur. An armed miscreants clashed with the police and security forces. Several people, including women, have sustained injuries. One school was also burned down by the miscreants. Delhi LG VK Saxena has said that, in fact, ordered action against 3 people. And he's also asked Delhi Chief Secretary to take action against 3 officials of the Revenue Department of Delhi government for alleged gross misconduct in allotment of tentage worth around 23.40 crores for the Kanwar camps in the national capital in the year 2022. A Central Bureau of Investigation filed a charge sheet against 5 people in a case of looting of arms and ammunition from Manipur police personnel in May 2023. Ahead of Pran Pratishtha of Ram Temple in Ayodhya, the railway stations across the country will be decked up with decorative lighting and flowers. Train services will also be increased to the city of Ayodhya so that more people can visit the Ram Temple. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal participated in the Bhajan Sandhya and interacted with senior citizens departing for Dwarkadish. On the birth anniversary of Sikh Guru Gobind Singh today, Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar offered prayers at a Gurudwara in Ambala. Lieutenant Commander Juhi Bope has now revealed that there will be 72 men and women Agniveers each in the marching contingent at this year's Republic Day parade. 27 women officers will lead the Indian Coast Guard contingent in this year's Republic Day parade. Master Chief Petty Officer M. Anthony has revealed that the song "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo" would be the last song to be played at this year's Republic Day beating retreat ceremony. An incident has come to light from Kolar in Karnataka, where a group of miscreants cut posters of Lord Ram with blades and sharp objects. 2 people were gored to death and 40 were injured in a Jallikattu event in Shivaganga. The victims were part of the spectating crowd. Actually, 3 people, including 2 children, were killed after an Israeli strike hit a residential house in the Al-Shabura camp in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. Scores of people were also injured and were taken to the hospital. After Israel fired airstrikes on Gaza, large plumes of smoke were seen rising over Khan Yunis. The strikes come a day after the Israeli defense minister said that he expected military operations in southern Gaza to end soon but gave no time frame. Despite the shadow cast by the Israel-Hamas war grinding in Gaza Strip, Israeli residents in the south are going ahead and vowing to stay resilient even as they confront the biggest rocket barrage in days. Israeli army says it has killed a senior Palestinian terrorist in an airstrike in the West Bank. Ahmed Abdullah Abu Shalal was responsible for the planned multiple attacks against Israelis in Jerusalem. A convoy of trucks passed through the Rafah crossing. The trucks brought aid into the Gaza Strip amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. The White House has sent a top National Security Council official to the Middle East to help negotiate a deal between Israel and Hamas on the release of hostages. Dozens of buildings in the Nusayrat camp were destroyed by the bombardments in the central Gaza Strip, where the Israeli army has expanded its operation. European Union has called the situation at Gaza unacceptable as Israel continues its military operation against Hamas following the October 7 attack by the group. Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong has met Jordan's King Abdullah II at Al Husseiniya's palace in Amman. Abdullah has stressed the importance of building a unified international position to stop the Israeli war on Gaza. Families of hostages call for the immediate release of Jewish and American hostages who were taken by the Hamas terrorists. Pakistani Prime Minister has refused to comment on an Iranian strike that killed 2 children and wounded 3 others in Pakistan. Islamabad Finance Minister has called the attack an unprovoked violation of the country's airspace. NATO's military committee chief has said that democracy needs to be defended more than ever. He has referred Russia and said that no real security threat has ever come from Ukraine or NATO, but rather that Russia's war in Ukraine was based on the fear of democracy. South Korean Japanese nuclear envoys were in Seoul to discuss the North Korean nuclear threat. The meeting between the nuclear envoys took place amid heightened North Korean threats and their growing ties with Russia, and a day before scheduled trilateral talks with U.S. nuclear envoys. President Emmanuel Macron laid out plans to strengthen and prepare France to global crisis and to address the potential return of Donald Trump to the U.S. presidency. Macron also announced new deliveries of weapons to Ukraine. Macron added that he will visit Ukraine next month. As members struggle to reach agreement on U.S. aid for the Ukraine war, President Joe Biden has invited the top congressional leaders and other lawmakers to the White House. Republicans have insisted on pairing it with their own demands for securing the U.S. border. Biden is facing resistance from conservatives for his $110 billion request for a package of wartime aid for Ukraine, while the Republicans have demanded that the funding be paired with significant border security changes. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with the Secretary General of the United Nations at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. Secretary Antonio Guterres and Blinken are among more than 60 heads of state and governments and hundreds of business leaders taking part in the forum. They acknowledged the challenges they face with 2 major wars, the conflict between Israel and Hamas and the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and how important the UN and U.S. relationship is. Chinese ambassador has said that China is ready to further develop ties with Australia. China's ambassador to Australia encouraged increased cooperation from Australia, including close defense ties to develop mutual trust between the 2 countries. While speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Vietnamese Prime Minister said that his country prioritizes development in artificial intelligence and transitions into green energy. He said that the 2 areas are global friends and Vietnam does not want to be left behind in the fast-moving transition. China, which once sought to control population growth with its one-child policy, is now facing the opposite problem. China's population has dropped for a second straight year in 2023. A countrywide cholera outbreak in Zambia has killed over 400 people, 30% of which were children under the age of 5. The outbreak started in early October and spread to most parts of the country.